All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that's really shaking up project management. We're moving way beyond just knowing there's a problem to actually understanding it, all thanks to AI. Imagine this. You open your project dashboard first thing in the morning and boom, there it is, a cost variance of -$50,000. It's a total gut punch. You are officially, and very significantly, over budget. And before you've even had your coffee, you see this right next to it, a schedule variance of -3 weeks. So not only are you bleeding money, you're also falling behind schedule. It is the classic project manager's nightmare, right? So these numbers are great at telling you what is wrong. You're over budget, you're behind schedule. Got it. But do they tell you why? Or maybe more importantly, do they tell you how to fix it? Nope. And that's the exact gap we're going to talk about. You see, for years, we've managed projects by basically driving a car while only looking in the rearview mirror. So let's quickly break down this traditional approach because it's really important to see why it's so limiting. It really boils down to three simple ideas. First, you've got planned value, or PV. That's just the budget for the work you were supposed to do. Then there's earned value, EV, which is the value of the work you've actually gotten done. And finally, actual cost, AC. That's the real bill, the money that's actually left the bank. Pretty straightforward. And from those three numbers, you do some simple subtraction. Your schedule variance is just your earned value minus your planned value. Your cost variance is that same earned value minus your actual cost. And the rule is simple. If the number's negative, it's bad news. It's a clear alarm bell, for sure. But it's a really, really blunt instrument. And this just nails the problem, doesn't it? The old way gives you a flat snapshot in time. It's like going to the doctor and having them say, "You have a fever." Okay, great. But why do I have a fever? It tells you the symptom, not the actual disease. But this is where AI completely changes the game. It lets us move from just doing simple calculations to doing deep, meaningful analysis. It's all about connecting dots that you didn't even know existed. Okay, so think about the shift like this. The traditional method, it calculates one number. That's its job. AI, it analyzes the entire network of interconnected events that actually created that number in the first place. It's a whole different level of thinking. And you might be wondering, well, how does it do that? By sifting through massive amounts of data, stuff no human team could ever hope to correlate on their own. We're talking everything from supplier delivery records to team overtime logs, holiday schedules, software bug reports. It's even looking at performance data from thousands of past projects to see the bigger picture. And because it can see all that information at once, it starts to find these hidden correlations. For instance, it might notice that whenever one specific supplier has a delivery delay right before a holiday weekend, there is a consistent statistical pattern of a 15% budget overrun. Now, that's not just information, that's predictive intelligence. So finding patterns is amazing, right? But the real magic, the real power of AI in this whole thing is its ability to trace those patterns all the way back to their origin. It doesn't just stop at the symptom, it drills all the way down to the source. Let me just walk you through this because it's so cool. First, the AI identifies that negative schedule variance. Then it automatically links that problem to a specific critical task that's delayed. It digs a little deeper and traces that delay to a missing component. And then, this is the incredible part, it finds the root cause. It scanned project communications and found an email chain revealing that component has been stuck in customs for 8 days. I mean, come on, you are never going to find that with a simple formula. And if you thought that was impressive, well, here's the real game changer. AI doesn't just tell you what went wrong. It actually tells you how to fix it. We've officially moved from diagnosis to prescription. And this is absolutely crucial. It's not just giving you a generic list of ideas. No. Based on data from thousands of similar situations from the past, it recommends the optimal corrective action, and it even gives you its probability of success. It's amazing. So look at this. Instead of a panicked, chaotic team meeting where everybody's just guessing, you get this, a clear, data-driven recommendation. You could expedite shipping, sure, but that only has a 75% chance of success. Resequencing tasks is even lower, at 60%. Or you could switch to this local supplier, which, based on the data, has a 92% predicted success rate. Suddenly, the best path forward is just obvious. So what does this all add up to? Well, it's a complete paradigm shift in how we manage projects. We're finally moving away from being reactive firefighters and toward becoming proactive problem solvers. And this really gets to the heart of it. The old way was all about seeing the problem on a chart. The new way is all about having the intelligence to actually go out and solve that problem, maybe even before it gets out of control. Ultimately, this is the main takeaway. The goal is no longer just to track variance. With AI, the new standard is to understand it, to get ahead of it, and to manage with real intelligence. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. When you look at your own projects, at your own data, are you spending your time looking in that rearview mirror, just reacting to what's already happened? Or are you equipped to look ahead, through the windshield, at the road to come? Because that's the future of project intelligence.